Hey man, let's shatter the illusion right now. She's not looking for the man who stays no matter what. She doesn't long for the man who's always available. She doesn't choose the one who waits while she disrespects, disappears, doubts, or toys with your emotions. That's the lie. They sell nice guys the idea that boundless loyalty will eventually win her over. It won't. So what really ignites something deep in her, something she can't explain? The man who walks away. The one who loves himself more than he craves her approval. The one who looks her in the eyes, sees the chaos, the disrespect, the emotional manipulation, and picks peace over presence. That's the man she can't forget. That's the man she can't replace. She doesn't desire the man who explains. She remembers the one who left without a word, not because he didn't care, but because he cared for himself first. She only realizes your worth once you stop trying to prove it. That is the tragedy of feminine desire. She doesn't want what she can control. She wants what she must wonder about. The man not on her leash, the man who doesn't orbit her emotions. And when you become that man, not by playing a role, but by becoming your true self, that's when she feels what she hasn't felt in a long time, longing. Most men mistake walking away for weakness. They see it as defeat. But walking away is not giving up. It's leveling up. It's reclaiming your energy. It's saying, I see my worth. I'm done convincing you. That energy flips everything, because you're no longer acting from need. You don't try to be chosen, you already chose yourself. And at that moment the power balance changes. She's not deciding whether you're enough anymore. Now she's wondering if she was ever worthy of you. Understand this, the man who walks away leaves a void, and silence fills it. Silence doesn't just echo, it haunts. She replays your words. She romanticizes your effort. She recalls your loyalty, your consistency, your depth. But now you're gone. And in that absence, she recognizes you were rare. You were the kind of man she assumed would always be there, and now you're not. That emotional shift is when desire is born. Because desire isn't born in closeness, it's born in space. In not being able to feel your energy anymore. When your name suddenly crowds her mind in the middle of the night and there's nothing left to grasp. When your presence used to be guaranteed, and now, it's a memory. That distance creates gravity, because now she doesn't just want attention, she wants access. And access is no longer something you hand out. You became expensive, exclusive, unavailable. That is what makes you magnetic. When you were always there, she mistook your consistency for neediness. She misread your devotion as desperation. But now, in your absence, she realizes you weren't weak. You were willing. Willing to give her everything. Willing to show up, to be solid. And now that willingness has become absence. And absence, paired with self-respect, becomes one of the most powerful emotional weapons a man can possess. The man who walks away isn't without feeling. He feels everything. But he's mastered the art of not chasing what doesn't return his energy. He knows his worth even when she can't see it. He doesn't explain. He doesn't beg. He doesn't hope she'll see it one day. He simply walks, with calm, with purpose, with clarity. And clarity terrifies a woman who used to lean on your confusion to keep you close. When she sees you're no longer lost, she starts losing her grip. Women don't miss chaos, they miss certainty. And when you walk away, you become the embodiment of certainty, not just in words, but in action. Your silence becomes your message. Your absence your boundary. Your distance your protection. Suddenly she isn't in control, because control was rooted in your emotion. Now you've reclaimed that. She can feel it. That's when she stops chasing because you pulled away, instead she chases because you never looked back. The man who walks away doesn't walk in anger. He walks in silence. Silence can't be misconstrued. Twisted. Twisted against you. Silence is pure. Honorable. Final. When a man walks in silence, she's forced to sit with every moment she took him for granted. To replay the attention she dismissed, the effort she overlooked, the loyalty she branded clingy. And it dawns on her, he wasn't the problem. Her blindness was. By then, you've already become someone she can't reach. You're not checking her page. You're not watching her stories. You're not lurking in her world, because you've built a new one. One where your peace comes first. Where your mission takes priority. Where your self-worth isn't up for negotiation. She may come back, but you won't make space. She had the real you once, and she fumbled it. Walk away, not to win her back, but to get yourself back. That is the shift. When you stop bleeding for someone who wouldn't wipe your blood, you stop being her puppet. You become your own protector. That protection becomes your energy, your identity, your magnetism. The man who walks away doesn't lose her, he loses the illusion of her. And that illusion was costing him peace, costing him presence, costing him progress. Now that it's gone, he is lighter, sharper, more dangerous, and she feels it. She senses it. In how you no longer flinch. In how you no longer fold. In how you've become emotionally untouchable. That emotional untouchability is the apex, because she knows she can't reach you anymore. Not because you're hiding, but because you've elevated. You've raised your standards. You've healed in silence. The man you've become, she doesn't recognize, because he's not the man who begged. He's the man who rebuilt. Now, if she reaches out, you don't grow excited, you grow indifferent. Not out of malice, but because she no longer holds the weight she once did. You remember her, but you don't need her. Her presence no longer defines you. Her absence no longer shakes you. You walked so far into your future that the past loses all power. You became too far ahead, too locked in, too elevated. Even if she comes back, you won't carve out a space, because she had the real you and she lost it. And now you are beyond reach.